Everyone involved in farming knows about stress. At its core, stress is our response to a threat and is triggered by one of our five senses. When the stress response is activated, a system in our body referred to as the HPA axis releases adrenaline and cortisol into the bloodstream. These two hormones prepare us to take action as we fight off the threat or as we attempt to escape. In frightening or overwhelming situations, we can freeze up and become incapacitated. We shouldn't view everyday stress as a bad thing. Experiencing stress is an important part of growth and change. Most often, our stress response system protects us and ensures that we survive to live another day. So when faced with a threatening event, what happens inside our body when stress hormones are released? Our heart rate, blood pressure, and blood sugar levels rise. This gives us a boost of energy to deal with the threat. Our digestive system slows to a crawl to conserve energy, and our brain's fear center activates, making it more difficult to make decisions that require long-term thinking. If the threats we face and our stress response is severe or persists over a long time, there are often physical and emotional consequences. For example, a farmer might face the fear of losing his family's farm, or she might get a phone call and be told that a critical loan has just been denied. Or a farmer might be awakened to the sight that an overnight storm has destroyed crops and animals. Our response to these events can lead to unhealthy behaviors, like avoiding our problems or withdrawing emotionally. Or some people turn to alcohol or other substances as they try to numb the pain. We have receptors in our brain that regulate these stress hormones, like a thermostat. After a short-term stressful situation, the thermostat brings us back to normal. However, if the stress hormones that are coursing through our bloodstream are constantly spiking because of frequent or high-stakes threats and fears, this thermostat could eventually short-circuit. If this pattern persists for weeks, months, or years, our thermostat becomes less effective, and parts of our brain that are loaded with these receptors begin to shrink. When this happens, we lose the ability to regulate stress. Memory loss occurs, and we have less ability to solve problems and make smart decisions. Quite simply, our inability to manage through too much daily stress leads to negative things happening, which can make things worse. This can become a vicious cycle with serious health consequences.